Hello and good day, ladies and gentlemen. Don't know why it sounded of a weird accent like that, but oh well. I hope you guys have enjoyed these videos for the past few days. This has been Stupid Face. For some reason sounding like he's doing an outro before he's even started the video. Weird, are we? So yeah, Doom Kings. Yeah, this is also going to be like my last video with Khatep before I go into maybe doing a Mortal Empire. I've played a lot of Vortexes, and I found I don't quite like them. I mean, I don't mind this Vortex campaign because it's not like exactly like the Eye of the Vortex, because you don't have to keep on having to rush over to your own settlement, like back to your main holding settlement and defend that, and like bring all military lines from the outside where the AI will just hoard you, keep attacking you as well, and you're having to like fight multiple fronts on once, and it's just like vexing. So yeah, I don't mind this campaign. So I like the roaming things and getting the books. I wish the AI would also try and get some of the books as well, like the other Nagash factions would get the books, and then you have to then fight them to gain the books off them. So say if we do have Archon the Black that gets one of the books, it would say like Archon the Black has this book now, and I can only get it now from him if it's from fighting Archon, because yeah, as you can see, it still says that any of them have been gamed, except for this one that is locked out because it's Archon the Black's one to bring vampires into the army. Because, well, yeah, as I said, of Archon the Black. Which is also weird that he says it starts with one of the books. So does that mean you already start the campaign with one book, so you only need to get 4 rather than I have to get 5? I don't know. That, and I don't like how you can't ally with other Tomb Kings. The Tomb Kings have some like grudge against you or something, so they'll never ally with you. Whereas I hope in maybe Mortal Empires you could ally with them. Maybe except for Archon the Black. Maybe you have to fight and kill him. But meh, oh well. I have one replay to show you just because I really love seeing the Boys Will Be Boys mod with the Hawkish Precision, because it seems like the Hawkish Precision, as well as also adding 10%, the 10% missile resistance, 10% armor piercing missile damage, which wouldn't affect these guys at all, because, well, they only have 1 damage. It would have to be 100 for me to start increasing their missile damage, whereas here, yeah, they got more armor piercing damage, so the 10% would affect them more. Obviously, the Hawkish position 10% would be better for the non Boys Will Be Boys mod 1, because, well, they have a little bit more missile damage. I'm sure they have 3 armor piercing missile damage, but still, even then, that wouldn't do that much. But I mean, it might add also, I think, more accuracy to Hawkish position, which I'm sure it does. I'm sure Hawkish position adds more accuracy at a further range as well, so you guys would be at least a little bit better, because I'm sure, I mean, that's the one that the Wildwood Rangers have, I think, which the Wood Elves have. So I might be doing some more campaigns based upon more bands with the new DLC coming out. This video will probably be released after the DLC, but I pre-recorded this literally on the day of its release of the DLC, because I want to show 1 or 2 replays, and with new DLC comes out, it sometimes bugs the replays, and you don't get to see the kills and whatnot, which probably might not be that so important, but in my case, I feel like it kind of is, just because it gets to show, people get to see where the army sort of shines. I'm gonna say, yeah, the archers don't get much kills because they only got 1 armor piercing damage. But it is very cool to see like the 120 little missiles coming in with their little homing arrows moving around, and they can have some really good movement. The only downsides I feel like with the actual way the bullets, the arrows come down, it looks like I might have a higher percent chance of getting friendly fire, which is awkward. But yeah, I'll go and show you the replay right now, and then I'll talk to you about this campaign and how cool it's about it. And this army I made here for Khatep. Khatep? Yeah. Don't know why I'm saying Khatep. It is Khatep. For some reason I feel like it isn't him. For some reason. I don't know. But yeah. I'll show you that replay right now. Okay, so we have this battle. And as you can see, I'm already bringing fire down on the enemy. Which is really cool to see, like, all this synergizing range support. It's kind of interesting. Oh, hang on. The first archer fire is going on. Just a little small pepper as these guys decide to go to the flank past. And as you can see, yeah, really not much damage done at all, actually. No. Yeah, there was no damage at all. But, oof. Just perfect timing to see these arrows come in. Just, yeah. I wanted to see this in slow motion for the next volley. Bit of a interesting spell how that ice chill wind's come down. It's kind of like a weird floating ball, but oh well. But yeah, hopefully the next volley is coming in. Well, you got some volleys coming in, but you know what? I'll just speed it up until I see the volleys come in. Oh, here they are. It's interesting to seeing all these projectiles just moving around. Because a lot of their movements are very, very quickly moving around. So it's kind of interesting to see them travel around. Which is even funny because you can see them just literally ping against them before they even hit them, which is kind of funny. Yeah, some of these arrows hardly do any damage. But yeah, oof. Also the burst projectile ones from the Chosen, which are very interesting coming in. As you can burst and then split off into multiple projectiles. Really cool looking. I really love the look of it, and you can just see the hand as well from the my lovely spell that came in, and a lot of vortexes I've just spammed out as well. But yeah, let's go for a normal speed one now. Seeing all these projectiles, and you can tell the difference between their projectiles. They sort of, the Dark Elves wait sometimes a little bit, and then they'll release a big volley, and then they'll start firing more randomly. And even the reload animation is pretty cool on them. The way they sort of just like, yeah, swing it back into the mechanism inside. You know, yeah, it's just a cool thing to see. This massive archer just looks really cool right now. And yeah, this is when I start bringing in full kind of melee support. I kind of forget to use a few men. It's kind of a bit awkward. Just sort of stood there taking the shots. But yeah, all these archer fire just coming in, just really nice to see. And yeah, the Everworld Malekith's trying to fight, but he can barely really do that much against me. Well, maybe that would do the trick, but yeah. He even got Khatep just like standing there so tantalizingly close to Malekith, and I'm surprised I didn't get butchered, but yeah, then my tomb princes will never let that happen. Going in. Both of them fighting Malekith and working quite well. Cause him to flee, which is good. Now it's basically, yeah, a full retreat from everyone now. It's just a very quick battle, but I just wanted to sort of just show you one last thing before I go, because it looks like with this campaign it's going to be a lot of turns until I can find something worth showing you, which is a bit awkward. But yeah, and the battle decides the victory. But as you can see, oh no, the archers got some kills actually. I lie. They got a decent amount of kills. I reckon it would be more if it wasn't Boys Will Be Boys module, which really cripples their armor piercing damage. But saying that though, 120 missiles, that could mean if all of them hit, that is 120 damage. So yeah, it's not that bad. Okay, so yeah, Pretty interesting replay, I guess. It was more just to show off the cool effects of the Archer Fire coming in. I knew it was going to be a little bit of an overkill campaign. Battle, sorry, not campaign. Yeah, it is both right. But yeah, whatever. And yeah. Overkill you, why not? Yeah, because I got a lot of I like a lot of legendary lords, legendary people you can get through legendary, I guess, in a way. The legendary lords you can get through the research, and a lot of the times I could see these researchers being the only other option, I guess, in a way. I know there is an option through gold and through canoptic jars, but you'd rather not waste that much gold, because 10,000 gold and like almost 1,000 canoptic jars maybe, because let me see, maybe 800 canoptic jars. So yeah, I got the gold to give myself an additional army, but there's no real point if I can just wait a few turns and you can get a lord through that, and then you only ever have because I just finished my finished it. It only literally take one turn, and it only costs 200 rather than the 800 to get a new legendary lord. So yeah, I mean, legendary. They got their own little perks, but they aren't really legendary. If they die, that's it. I don't think they would class as coming back. I don't think they have the immortality perk, or if they give you the option for immortality. Maybe they are legendary in a way, but yeah, they do have some really good effects. Some of them are better than others, and some of them are not so great. Like this guy, yeah, he had stalk, and he's better at ambushing, but as you can see, a lot of his effects are only really decent in desert sense. So maybe in some cases it could be handy to get this guy first. Like for example, if I was playing as a Archon the Black, or I was playing as the other dude. It's awkward that I forget his name because it's like the only guy people can remember and talk about with the Tomb Kings. But oh well. I always end up forgetting him. I guess the other guys in this campaign is not so interesting, and it takes me hard to remember their names anyway. But yeah, I really like the campaign mechanics of not needing to spend money on units. You have to just go and rebuild units, buildings, and they also will be quite expensive, like 13k for these. But saying that though, even in normal campaigns, I think 13k for the top tiered buildings is kind of normal anyway. It's just the fact that it's even sometimes harder because you don't get that much upkeep. I'm getting almost like 6,000 upkeep with lizard men, but they get a lot of money though. Like a lot of money. I would say that I wouldn't be getting as much money if I didn't have Quintex. And yeah, the Quintex really did the vaults of Quintex really helped with bringing out the money, because I almost get like 3 colonies worth of money more than I get with that one. I haven't even increased it by an additional 5%, because yeah, at the moment I really need to keep the public order up. As you can see, I'm barely keeping it stable. I'm having to get near the +5 here to keep it stable until I get buildings to increase its public order. And I can't wait over here until I get even higher, because yeah, +20, then +30, and then also an additional 150 on top of that. A lot of money will be coming out of this settlement, out of these cities. I'm sure there's other buildings you can get which increases money. You can get that, increases, gives you canoptic jars a turn. Oh, they didn't even notice that. Oh well. But yeah, I probably will be doing another Tomb Kings campaign. Probably going to be a Mortal Empire one, because I'm losing the interest really with the Vortex campaigns in a way. And even though the Mortal Empire campaigns take a little bit longer because every faction's in it, you potentially have a chance to fight every faction. Which, with that in mind, I'm going to try something really cool with my Norska campaign, and that might be involving Wulfric the Wanderer, and he is known for being the almost executioner, in a way that he would be the greatest duelist and whatnot, and greatest fighter, which gives me a challenge to fight every single unique lord. And as you kill if you fight a unique lord and you win against them, you gain a little trait, and that could be like, gotta catch 'em all. Unique traits. Yes. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, even though it is probably going to be the world's smallest Tomb King video to date on my YouTube channel. And see you guys in the later videos of Total War Warhammer, probably with Khalida, because High Queen Khalida does seem pretty cool with her venom stats and whatnot. Or I could be with Archon the Black, just to get some vampire goodness in there, because the fact that Archon the Black and Khatep, Khatep only really buffs his army with his spells and his other little traits, and Khalida only buffs her army and I forget the other guy's name, but he also only buffs really his army as well. Whereas Archon, giving him the ability to recruit zombies and other units like vampire counts, that is technically a thing for every army. So, that's pretty cool. That could be something interesting. But a lot of the times, though, you probably wouldn't really have much of the vampire stuff in a Tomb King's army, because it sometimes synergizes, but it's more of a sort of a gimmicky thing, I feel like. In the early game it would be cool, and then in the late game it might be gimmicky. Saying that though, getting Khan Wraiths and Hex Wraiths can be really good for the magical damage, because there's not many things except for these ranged units that actually have magical attacks. So having the ethereal magical attacks can be pretty good. Except for these guys. These old guys have magical attacks, but of course, they're ethereal. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I think I said, but yeah, a lot, but oh well. See you guys in the next videos. And remember, stay classy, guys, and have a good old day to you. Bye!